Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another session of Quranic words covered in depth from a usage perspective. We study words in the Quran with common root letters. Let's get started. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today's first word is the verb alima from root letters of Hamza, Lam, and Mim, occurring 75 times in the Quran. It means to be in pain or suffering. Ta'lamuna, shown in this verse, is the present tense verb in the plural form. Alim is also used in the Quran as an adjective to mean painful, as in a painful punishment. The next word is ya'luna, and this is the present tense plural verb shown in this verse from the root letters of Hamza, Lam, and Waw. This root occurs 37 times in the Quran. The past tense verb of this word is ala, and the present tense is ya'lu. Not to be confused with ala, a particle that we had discussed in our last session. This word will have multiple meanings as used in the Quran. One of the meanings of this word is to fall short or neglect in doing something, and usually it is used with the negative particles such as la, shown here. The context here is of the enemies and hypocrites who will not spare you or fall short to ruin you. Now, continuing the same word we looked at in the previous slide, but now this is form 4 verb with a hamza before it. So the past tense verb is pronounced as ala with a slightly elongated sound, and the present tense verb shown here is yu'luna. The second meaning as used in the Quran is to swear or take an oath. Please see the verse with the translation shown here. Now, continuing the same word we looked at in the previous slide, but now this is form 8 present tense verb. The past tense form 8 verb is pronounced as i'tala, and the present tense is pronounced as ya'tali, noting that the ya at the end has dropped due to grammatical reasons. This word has also been used to mean swear. Now the context for tafsir is that this verse was revealed regarding Abu Bakr, who swore to provide no more for his cousin because of his involvement in the slander against Aisha. But you can see why some have chosen to translate using the first meaning we saw, which is to fall short. With the previous meaning, the translation would be, the rich among you should not fail to give to the relatives. The next word from this root is ala'i, meaning favor, bounties, or blessings. It occurs in the Quran 32 times as shown in this beautiful verse. Then, which of the favors of your Lord do you doubt? This is the plural noun form. The singular noun of this word can be pronounced as alan, ilan, or ilyun. Now, for the word ulu, the more common scholarly opinion is that the root is the same as we have been doing, but some say the root is hamza, waw, and lam. Regardless, this word occurs 45 times in the Quran. It means possessors of something or those of something. Quran frequently uses this term, ulul albab, to mean possessors of or those of understanding and intellect. Please don't think ulu means men, even though some have translated this phrase as men of understanding. The translation just replaced the possessors of this quality with men because it is humans that possess this intellect. You may see this word as uli in its genitive case, but it's the same word. Ulat is the feminine plural. For example, ulatul ahmal, as used in the Quran to mean bearers of burden or those with child or pregnant women. The root Hamza, Waw, and Lam occurs 170 times in the Quran. I have provided on this slide the common nouns showing up from this root. Awwal means first or beginning, but it can also mean prior, as used in the Quran in its plural form, awwalun, to mean former people or previous generation. Now, al means family or people, and most of you should already be familiar with this word because Surah 3 is named Ali Imran. This word, ta'wil, is the verbal noun of form to verb awwal because another meaning of this root is interpret. This is an important verse as Allah reminds us to not dispute over certain verses in the Quran when the meaning has intentionally been left subject to interpretation. And none knows its true ta'wil except Allah. Now, another meaning of ta'wil is result or final determination or fulfillment. This example verse speaks about if there is any disagreement over anything, refer it to Allah and the Messenger. And this is the best result or final determination. Ila is such a common preposition that it occurs 742 times in the Quran. It has multiple meanings, but we will cover the most important ones here. It can mean an end or extent of something. For example, it was used in the context of traveling from the sacred mosque to or as far as the Masjid al-Aqsa. Ila can mean till or until. For example, complete fasting till night. The most common meaning is to or towards. For example, Mary is told in the Quran to make it easy for her during her labor pains. Shake trunk of the palm tree towards you. Continuing on with the meanings of ila, ila can take on meaning of other different prepositions such as in, at, on, nearby, or upon, depending on context. For example, he will gather you all on the day of judgment. Ila can also mean with or in addition to. For example, from the Quran, when they are alone with their evil companions. There is some kind of goal present in the context of ila. So that was a lot of difficult words. Just go over these slides a few times to master the words. That concludes our Quranic words for the day. If this video benefited you, please subscribe and consider supporting my channel through your donations. Thanks for watching and hope to meet you for the next session. Assalamu alaikum.